All right, one of the first questions I asked Bill Taylor when I saw him today, Bill, is this over? And the answer, not yet.
Not yet. You know, and in fact, I was looking at the storms on radar. The eastern Bexar County storms that I'm watching closely, you know, can always show signs of that little curl, that little vortex moment where you start seeing a little bit of rotation. That's what's been happening. That's how these storms have been behaving. But it's mostly been in the nighttime hours. And the explanation is what's called the low-level jet. It's an overnight weather feature above us, above the surface, where the winds are moving really fast. Jet, that's why they use that term. And it's just an incredible amount of wind speed that creates wind shear. And so when you have that over top, and it gets a little bit more strongly related to the nighttime hours, that's why we're starting to see those, again, little twist up tornadoes, and we get these thunderstorms that push up about 30,000 feet up, and they tap into that low level jet, and it starts to twist, and we get a little bit of that rotation. That's what's been happening with that. Okay, I want to show you something that I just saw. If you look at the rainfall amount, okay, and we go down Highway 90, this rainfall amount just came in. This is northeast of Uvalde. It's called Dry River, and it's at FM 2690. Look at this rainfall amount in the last 2 to 2.5 days. 28.15 inches of rain. This is the highest amount of all rain gauges, and that's an actual rain gauge. This came in from the National Weather Service just moments ago. And this is, again, where we're talking about west of the city and just copious amounts of rainfall. And Uvalde, I mean, I'm telling you, Uvalde, you can't get into the town of Uvalde. It's completely underwater. I mean, it's just really bad situation. Roads are impassable getting in and out of Uvalde at this hour. Over Calaveras Lake, we've got cloudy skies. Temperature sitting right at 81 with a little light rain at the airport. Not a thunderstorm. East-southeast winds near 20. Dew point still over 70. We had a few 90s for the first time this week. 89 now, though. Floresville, Stockdale, Seguin. 75 at Randolph, where the rain is coming down. And notice it's just lifting out of Randolph now, heading into New Braunfels. These thunderstorms, non-severe, just off to the west of Seguin as well, covering about a third of Guadalupe County. And then you can see scattered areas are now beginning to develop over downtown and then moving up over far west San Antonio. So 1604 at 90. This is going to start moving up towards Potranco in 1604, SeaWorld, and then up through areas like Helotes. But Leon Valley is definitely going to get some pretty heavy rain with this soon. You can see here's Castle Hills, very heavy rain up 281. Castle Hills on Tuesday night had the funnel cloud. And then again, inside 410, a pocket of very heavy rain. And then out towards Seguin and New Braunfels. These are the ones I'm watching very closely to see if we start seeing any of those notches or any signs of rotation. So far, so good. Look at the heavy rain from last night into early this morning at Uvalde, where we had several overnight and pre-dawn tornado warnings still. Again, a lot of that rotation. Look at all these river flood warnings. Again, San Antonio dropped from the flood watch that does extend still to the west from Medina County out to the west. All right, now some river numbers. Medina River at Bandera, we're expecting it near major flood stage. We're at 9.5 as of this afternoon. We're expecting 24.2 tonight. Look at the flood stage at 13. Then you can go to the Nueces near Laguna, 20.9. We're cresting right now, but flood stage was 10 feet ago. And then you can see the Sabinal over 16 feet, cresting at 23 plus. That's going to be later tonight. That's about 11 to 12 feet above flood stage. So area rivers, we're keeping a very close eye on, and I'll keep you updated. 14-day forecast, 89 Friday. We'll stay low 90s to even near 90 Saturday. Sunday, maybe 92. We'll drop rain chances not only for Saturday and into next week, but then possibly the remainder of July. I mean, we're heading into a really dry weather pattern where temperatures will climb back up into the mid 90s.